Parshas Tzav, the divine principle of continuity. In this week's Torah portion, Tzav, Vayikra, Leviticus 6:1 to 8:36, God commands the Israelites to keep the fire on the altar burning continuously. It should never be extinguished. This fire constantly consumes the animal sacrifices that atone for sin and guilt, as well as peace and gratitude sacrifices and parts of meal offerings brought to the holy priests. The commandment of continuous ritual sacrifice in the physical plane, as described in our portion, represents a commandment to continuously purify our soul from worldly influences and to cultivate gratitude and reverence for God. Sacrificing our selfish ambitions, our secular sophistication, and our conditional thinking to the divine keeps us peaceful and in covenant with our Creator. The physical and spiritual integration needed to keep our inner fire burning for a holy way of life presupposes the act of being conceived and born into this world. Ensoulment at conception provides this accommodation. The right to life protects it. Speaking of continuity, the human soul exists before and after conception, as noted in Jeremiah 1:5. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations. The soul's uninterrupted flow from heavenly to earthly abode at conception and back again upon natural death depends on safe passage from the womb. In this context, child sacrifice, in other words, abortion homicide, represents profound disobedience to the divine principle of continuity. Torturing to death millions of innocent humans in the womb every year around our globe for profit and population control shows great contempt or ignorance of holiness by lost souls in many walks of life. At the JPLF, we continue educating and inspiring our misguided Jewish brothers and sisters here and in Israel to choose life and to testify to our friends that Judaism rests on a God-given right to life. Alas, our very existence as Jews depends upon God's protection, promised to us if we simply heed His insistence on maintaining generational continuity by rejecting child sacrifice and helping abortion-vulnerable parents choose life instead of death. Jeremiah 22:3 tells the people to safeguard the orphan. This includes babies in the womb whose parents reject them. This is what Adonai says: do what is right and just. Rescue the wronged from their oppressors. Do nothing wrong or violent to the stranger, orphan, or widow. Don't shed innocent blood in this place. The regular Haftorah portion this week is Yirmiyahu, Jeremiah 7:21 to 28 and 9:22 to 23. The prophet relates God's message to the Jews to focus less on sacrificial offerings and to focus more on living according to his commandments. Jeremiah's counsel goes unheeded. In verses 7:30 to 34, he intensifies his warnings against child sacrifice in Judah, predicting that continuing this evil practice will result in death and desolation. Our special Haftorah reading for Shabbat that falls on the day before Passover is Malachi 3:4 to 24. Malachi carries his message around the time of the rebuilding and consecration of the Second Temple. He takes to task priests who fail to lead the people in holiness and the breakdown of Jewish family life. The temple is built, but years of exile have taken their toll. The people aren't attending, nor are they contributing to its upkeep. Malachi's promise of Israel's future messianic redemption, when she turns back to God's ways, closes the Tanakh on a positive note. Please share this post on your social media to amplify our message in this troubled world. Thank you. May there be abundant peace from heaven and good life upon us and upon all Israel. Amen. Cecily Routman is the founder and president of the Jewish Pro-Life Foundation. She opposes abortion homicide in general and among Jews in particular, and laments secular policy making in Israel that results in loss of Jewish life and delays the messianic redemption. She envisions a Torah-based Holy Land of Israel and a world that respects the life of every human being from conception.